A cool gust sweeps across my face just as I turn the corner, carrying the scent of night air and the faint pulse of music spilling from somewhere I can't see. It lifts a strand of hair and with it lifts something inside me. A small spark I light, didn't realize I'd been keeping quiet. The drum starts suddenly, a soft airy rhythm fluttering at the edge of my thoughts, like a heartbeat waking up. My steps fall into place before I even think, landing lighter, cleaner, caught by an invisible groove that feels made for me. City lights ripple across the pavement, stretching into long streaks. Each time a car passes, they shimmer just enough to brighten my chest, to make the night feel open and uncomplicated. A bright synth line floats into my mind, gliding upward like a breeze, slipping between buildings. I breathe a little deeper, feeling my ribs expand into a version of myself that stands taller without trying. The bass joins, warm, steady, a quiet engine beneath the melody. It hums along my spine, giving shape to the rhythm growing inside me. Not forceful, just certain. I step onto a long stretch of road, wind sweeping freely through the open space. My jacket flutters behind me, and something about the motion feels symbolic, like shedding the weight of a day I don't owe anything to anymore. The chorus rises with the breeze, wide open, a bright wash of sound that fills my chest like fresh oxygen. It doesn't hit, it lifts, and suddenly I'm moving faster, not rushing, not chasing, just letting myself go where the rhythm wants to take me. I feel the city loosen around me, its edges softening, its noise smoothing into harmony. Even the glow of a passing bus looks cinematic, a moving streak of light guiding my steps. Thoughts that weighed me down earlier begin to scatter in the wind, whirling away like dust lifted from my shoulders. What remains is something sharper, brighter, ready. The breeze picks up again and I close my eyes for a moment, letting it run through me like a reset button. In that second I feel fully aligned with the air, with the rhythm, with myself. The melody shifts higher and my mood follows naturally, comfortably, as if my heartbeat finally matched the tempo it was meant to have all day. I pass a group of friends laughing, their voices blending into the airy drums in my head. The city isn't watching me, but it feels like it's supporting me, nudging me forward with every sound, every movement. The final chorus returns, this time brighter, more open, like a full breath of wind, rushing through every thought I've had. My stride widens, my chest warms, my eyes shine, and I realize this small breezy rise in my mood isn't an accident. It's me coming back to myself, one clean beat at a time. By the time the last notes fade, I'm still walking lighter, clearer, lifted by a rhythm that fits perfectly beneath the night sky. And I don't want the feeling to stop. A faint glow slips across the glass of the high-rise windows, catching the edge of my reflection. Just as the beat inside me starts to tap awake, not loud, just a clean pulse that spreads through my chest like a signal meant only for me. I pull my jacket a little tighter and step into the corridor. The soft click of my heels falling perfectly in sync with the rhythm drifting through my thoughts. Each step feels sharper, more defined, as if the air itself has decided to move with intention. The elevator hums downward, vibrations crawling lightly up my spine. I close my eyes for a second, letting that low, warm bass settle beneath my ribs. Suddenly the world feels clearer, edges crisp, colors brighter, possibilities closer. Outside, the city breathes in neon, red, blue, and gold. Streak across passing cars like someone painted the night with motion instead of color. My pulse lifts with it, carry forward by the easy confidence of the groove. The melody tightens, bright synth steps flicker like sparks, skipping across pavement. I feel an entering spark in my chest, a steady rise from somewhere deeper than excitement, more like recognition. I turn the corner, catching the reflection of shop lights rippling across the windows. For a moment, it looks like the world is dancing with me, matching my stride, mirroring my energy. I let the thought warm me as the rhythm gently builds. My thoughts begin to reorder themselves, scatter worries sliding aside to make room for something lighter, something almost bold, the kind of mindset that whispers, tonight you get to choose who you are. The chorus hits smooth, bright, full without being heavy. It lifts me instantly like a gust of cool air, sweeping upward from the heart of the city. I inhale sharply, feeling every part of me wake up a little more. Random memories flash by, moments I hesitate and moments I step back, moments I dim myself to fit someone else's quiet, but the beats dissolves them, scattering them like dust in a burst of rhythm tonight. I refuse to shrink. I step onto the crosswalk just as the lights flip, the world shifting into a slow motion glow. My shadow stretches long across the asphalt, moving confidently to a rhythm only I can hear. The melody rises again, this time warmer, bass gliding beneath it in smooth arcs, guitar chops flicking like sparks. I feel unstoppable in the softest, most elegant way. Not loud, not chaotic, just sure. As I near the corner cafe, I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the glass. Eyes bright, posture lifted, the energy humming just beneath the surface. A version of myself I wanna keep. The final chorus blooms, wide and confident, and I walk through it as if it were made for me. A soundtrack to a feeling that I don't want to. In the last fading note, I take a breath that tastes like cool night air and quiet bravery. I don't have to shout to rise tonight, I just rise innately. A flash of light glances off a car window just as I step onto the street. Quick, bright, gone in a heartbeat, but enough to send a small spark running along my skin. It feels like the night is winking at me as if it knows something good I haven't caught up to yet. A crisp rhythm settles in, tight punctual drum hits that land like footprints in perfectly spaced intervals. I fall into the pattern without trying, each step sharper than the last. Yeah, neon reflections scatter across the pavement, broken into pieces that shimmer with each passing car. They blink in and out, bright, dim, bright, bright, like the city is breathing in sleek, controlled pulses. A bucklet and cuts gently through the air, small sparks of melody jumping from note to note. They reflect off my mood the same way the streetlights reflect off the wet asphalt. Clean, quick, alive. I straighten my back, feeling a thread of confidence pull me upward. Not dramatic, not loud, just enough to shift the way my weight balances on the balls of my feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bass arrives, tight, warm, a focused hum that sits low in my chest. It steadies me, balances the quick flashes of light in the melody above, grounds the airiness with intention. My steps lengthen, my pace sharpens. The city around me seems to notice. Sounds aligning subtly with the tempo in my mind. Lights blinking in rhythm, even the breeze matching the timing of the groove. The first chorus hits not with the swell, but with clarity. A bright, clean expansion that cuts straight through the leftover noise in my head. I inhale sharply, the air slicing and cool and smooth, and my thoughts reorganize in a single effortless moment. I pass the window and catch my reflection, outlined by passing lights, eyes sharper, shoulders relax. The version of me staring back looks ready for something, though I couldn't name what, even if I tried. The second verse flickers in a little faster, a little brighter. Each melodic spark lands like a cue pointing me forward, forward, forward. Suddenly the night feels like a hallway of mirrors, every surface reflecting a slightly better version of me, each one urging me to keep moving. The second chorus widens, edges glowing, rhythm clicking into place as if the whole city agrees with my pace. I feel lighter, sharper, focused in a way that feels electric but controlled. Thoughts from earlier hesitation moments I replay too many times slip off me like water on glass. They don't stick tonight, the rhythm won't let them. The final chorus hits with the brightest flash yet, not overwhelming but unmistakable. A clean burst of sound that illuminates everything inside my chest. I exhale slowly, feeling the spark settle into something steady, calm, confident. And as I walk, lights bouncing at my feet, I realize I don't need the night to be quiet to feel at peace. I don't need it to be loud to feel alive. I just need this rhythm, these reflections, this version of myself that steps forward without waiting for permission. Sharp, bright, weightless and rising. A rush of cool air greets me as the door swings shut behind my back, lifting the weight from my shoulders like someone quietly erased the last few hours from the day. The night stretches wide in front of me, open and shimmering, and for the first time in a while I feel something inside me begin to stretch with it. A shimmer of scent glides through my thoughts, soft at first, then brighter, like a streak of light cutting across a calm sky. My heartbeat tilts toward it, finding the steady rhythm hidden beneath the city's hum. I walk down the sidewalk, letting the breeze play with the hem of my jacket, feeling the music inside me unfold in layers. The bass settles low, warm and steady, a reminder that confidence doesn't need to be loud to be undeniable. Cars sweep past, their reflections bending along the glass storefronts, ribbons of color that pulse in time with my steps. I find myself matching the movement, my stride loosening, my pulse rising in clean, steady increments. Someone laughs in the distance, a bright echo that blends seamlessly with the melody I'm carrying. It feels like the whole city is vibrating on the same frequency, not chaotic, just alive. The chorus builds gently, a widening of sound that feels like someone opening a window inside my chest. It rushes in, cool and electric, lifting me from the inside out. I upward pull wash through me, all the heaviness, the doubts, the second guessing, the tiny worries that cling to the edges begin to dissolve in the glow of the rhythm. I exhale slowly, and what remains is something lighter, like I've stepped into a better version of myself without trying too hard to find her. I cross the street, feeling the breeze push gently at my back. The world around me seems to lean into my momentum, nudging me forward with the confidence I can finally feel. Neon signs ripple across puddles left from an earlier rain, splitting into colors that dance with every footstep. It looks like the city is applauding softly, quiet but sincere. There's no pressure here, no expectations, just movement, just music, just the way the night seems to say, go on, you're already rising, and I do one step, then another, lighter, brighter, carried by a rhythm that knows exactly how to lift me without ever pushing too hard. I step outside, and the night greets me with a breath of cool wind that slides past my collar and wakes something bright under my skin. The streetlights blur softly, glowing like distant moons strung above the road just for me. A shimmering scent rises in the back of my mind, smooth melody glides higher, and something inside me follows effortlessly, like I've been waiting to remember this exact feeling, the freedom of knowing I'm allowed to move however I want. Storefronts slide past, each window catching a different angle of my reflection, sometimes blurred, sometimes sharp, but always glowing in a way that feels new. Light spills across the pavement and thin, perfect lines, reflections from passing cars that flicker like signals only I'm meant to read. I slow my steps for a moment, letting the shimmer settle over my thoughts like a quiet invitation. A crisp adrenaline pulse taps gently at the edge of my mind, sharp enough to wake me, soft enough to soothe. I breathe in and the air tastes clear, cool, metallic, a little electric. My footsteps sing naturally to the rhythm forming beneath my ribs. Not a beat I hear, but one I feel, a subtle vibration that gives the night a clean, steady shape. A sheet of dark glass scattered with faint lights that seem to echo the shimmer on the ground. Everything reflects, everything moves, everything glows just enough to make me believe I'm walking inside a song. A high bright scent floats into my thoughts, glittering like cold stars dropped in warm water. It rises slowly and something in my chest rises with it, gentle, steady, deliberate. In a blacked out storefront, just a silhouette, but a confident one, the kind of shape that moves with clarity instead of hesitation. The bass enters smooth and warm, wrapping around my spine like a quiet promise. It grounds me without pulling me down, letting the lighter sounds lift the rest of me upward. The first chorus arrives not with force but with transparency, a widening of sound that fills the space around me like clean air rushing in. My steps pick up, my shoulders loosen, my pulse steadies into something stronger than calm. I walk past an alley where a single neon sign throws ripples of blue light over the brick walls. The glow brushes my cheek, and in that brief touch I feel a shift, like something inside me click back into place. The second verse drifts in with soft precision, like sound plays carefully, like it's guiding my thoughts toward clarity. fixing my focus, cleaning the lens through which I see the night. A gentle determination builds beneath my ribs, quiet but firm, not a rush, not a surge, a steady lift that feels more real than anything loud. The final chorus expands, translucent glow and a breath of sound that fills the empty spaces inside my chest. I close my eyes for a moment, letting everything align in. The pulse, the lights, the clarity. And when I open them, the path in front of me seems unmistakably mine. Clean, open, waiting. I move forward, light but certain, carried by a rhythm I didn't hear so much as become. And the night moves with me. Shadows stretch long across the pavement as I step out into the night. Tall, shifting silhouettes that move with the wind, softening the edges of everything they touch. The air has a cool bite, but not unfriendly, more like a reminder to stay awake. A muted drum groove starts to pulse in my mind, tight and understated, landing with a softness that feels deliberate. My steps fall into sync almost immediately, each one lighter than the one before. Street lights cast pale circles that overlap, creating islands of warmth in the darker street. I walk through them, feeling the subtle shift from shadow to glow, a quiet rhythm all on its own. A shimmering synth slides gently into place, a thin ribbon of light threading through the darker tones. It lifts the air around me, turning the shadows from something heavy into something calm. The bass arrives deep, warm, a slow heartbeat beneath the atmosphere. It settles into me with the steadiness of a quiet promise, adding weight only where it's needed. My stride lengthens, the rhythm sharpens, the contrast between darkness and light feels almost intentional, as if the city is highlighting the path I'm meant to follow. The chorus rises smooth and now we stare, not bright but expanding, filling the empty spaces inside my chest with a subtle charge. I breathe in and the night air slips cool and clean down my spine. It feels like shedding something, tension, noise, whatever today left clinging to the corners of my mind. As I pass by a row of closed shops, their fretted windows catch fragments of light, a flash on my cheek, a glint on my jacket, a blur of color that follows my movement for a moment. I look like someone on the verge of something. The second verse folds in softly, adding depth without weight, thoughts drifting in and out, but none of them stay long. The rhythm won't let them settle, it keeps me moving forward, forward. The second chorus widens, picking up a faint shine like the glow of skyscraper windows seen from far below. I feel my Either way, I keep walking, quietly lifted by a groove that knows exactly how to guide me through the dark. The air shifts the moment I step outside, cool and clean, sliding over my skin like a breath I didn't know I'd been holding back all day. The sky is deeper tonight, a dark canvas brushed with faint light that makes the whole street feel wider than usual. A slow swell of synth blooms beneath my thought, soft and cinematic, spreading through my chest like a quiet rising gravity. I pause for a moment, letting the sound expand, letting it find the places in me that feel the heaviest. Faintly under the street lamps, a soft gradient of gold leading me forward. My steps fall in one by one, sinking naturally with a gentle pulse forming in the back of my mind. The breeze lifts my hair, cool fingers threading through, carrying the smell of rain mixed with something electric, the kind of scent that feels like a beginning. A rising lead line glints through the melody, slow but sure, pulling my thoughts upward like it knows exactly where they've been resting too long. My breath deepens, my shoulders loosen, something inside shifts toward light. Cars pass quietly in the distance, their headlights streaking like distant comets. Everything around me feels a little softer, a little more open, as if the city's giving me space to take up more room. The chorus opens gently, lifting in a wide arc that fills the space around my ribs. It's not explosive, it's expansive, like the night stretching its arms just to make sure I have enough space to rise. Catching the rhythm, my pulse matching the quiet determination of the beat. Memories of the day flow to the surface, small frustrations, moments I second guess myself, things I wish I'd said differently, but each one fades as the melody widens, washed gently into the background. By the time the second chorus swells, the air feels different, charged, purposeful. I exhale, slowly feeling the release in every inch of my body. I glance up at the sky, dark but shimmering faintly with scattered light. It reminds me of all the things I haven't tried yet, the versions of myself I haven't met, the dreams that still breathe quietly under the noise. deep when I open them again. The path ahead seems brighter, wider, possible. And as I take another step, I finally feel it, that subtle spark igniting again. The one I thought I'd misplaced. Not loud, not overwhelming, just quietly powerful. The beat finds me before I even realize it. A small bounce under my feet, syncing perfectly with the click of the crosswalk light. It's subtle, but enough to pull my weight forward, enough to make the street ahead feel just a little more alive. A bright rhythm dances at the edge of my thoughts, like fingertips tapping on a tabletop. Playful, clean, sharp enough to wake something quiet in my chest. Tactic a step and the sidewalk responds, echoing lightly as if it approves of the pace. Neon signs blink along the buildings, casting soft squares of color that guide my eyes. From to corner, the bass slides in smooth, confident on ripple that settles low in my spine. It doesn't push me, it supports me, gently widening my stride until I'm moving with a hint of swagger I didn't expect tonight. Traffic comes behind me, steady as a heartbeat, but the drums in my mind are brighter, snapping clean like they're marking the start of a night that could go anywhere. I let the rhythm lift my chin, straighten my posture, tilt my thoughts towards something lighter. The air feels fresh, a mix of warm pavement and the cool promise of evening. I breathe it in, feel it spark against the back of my ribs. The first chorus hits, opening wide in my chest, not loud but full, like a rush of wind from a passing train. It lifts me, gives me height, makes the entire street feel like a runway. I smile at nothing, or maybe at everything. The world looks different when the rhythm fits. People pass by, couple laughing, a cyclist weaving through cars, someone carrying takeout that smells like comfort. Their motions fall effortlessly into the same tempo as mine. For a moment it feels like we're all part of the same quiet choreography. Keys flicker brightly, like someone tracing constellations in fast motion. I tilt my head back, catching the faint glow of the evening sky. Pressing between buildings, a small thrill rises, unexpected and clean. Not adrenaline, anticipation, possibility. The second chorus blooms with gentle confidence, and my feet move before I think. Just a small hop in my step, barely visible, but I feel it. That lift, that spark, that reminder that I'm allowed to feel this good for no reason at all. As the final chorus opens, the drums sharpen their bounds, and I follow my steps, quickening my chest, glow in my mind, wide awake. The night isn't loud, it isn't wild, it's just alive. The same way I suddenly am. I breathe in one long breath and let the rhythm settle, warm and steady, exactly where confidence begins. Then I keep walking, light, playful, quietly unstoppable. The crosswalk signal clicks, and the tiny rhythm of the sound slips straight into my steps. A small, clever beat that lifts the edges of my mood before I can even name why. A muted guitar riff flickers somewhere in my thoughts, soft but sharp like neon reflections, skipping across a window. I match its timing without meaning to. My shoulders finding the groove as if they've known it forever. The night air brushes past me, a cool stream that carries into perfume, street food, and the faint electricity of people moving towards something they want. It wakes up brightness in me, quiet, clean. above the storefronts, blinking steady patterns, each flash sinking with the warm pulse of the bass that settles beneath my ribs. It's not a rush, more like a slow ignition, a quiet rise. I didn't realize I was craving. I weave through the crowd, letting the rhythm pull at my steps. My mind feels lighter here, loosened by the steady click of the drums. Crisp, playful taps that turn the sidewalk into something almost choreographed. Thoughts from earlier, unfinished tasks, overthought words try to surface, but the groove scatters them before they can take shape. Tonight my head is clear enough to let the good energy in the synth slide in next, smooth and airy, wrapping the melody in a soft glow. I feel myself lift with it, my movements turning a little freer, a little more sure. I catch my reflection in a dark shop window, hair shifting in the breeze, eyes brighter than before, quiet confidence resting in the curve of my mouth. It doesn't look forced, it looks earned. The chorus blooms gently, not an explosion but a widening, a bigger breath, a brighter glow. It feels like possibility done tastefully. I let it rise through me, my stride lengthening, chin lifting, energy settling into the kind of rhythm that makes you wanna do something, anything, just because it feels good to move. A group of people laugh nearby, their voices bouncing off glass and trailing behind them. The sound blends perfectly with the beat in my chest, as if the night is composing itself around me. The music in my mind loops into a cleaner groove, tight drums, bright chords, a bass line that glides just enough to hint at momentum. I feel myself sway, unbothered, alive in a way that's stylish rather than loud. When the final chorus opens up, a soft burst of color flows through the melody, subtle, cool, effortlessly lifting. It sits in my chest like a spark wrapped in silk. I breathe deeply, letting the night air fill every corner. The rhythm is softened, and as I cross the street I realize I didn't need height to feel high. I just needed a groove that knew exactly how to lift me, and this one does. Slowly across the buildings, turning every window into a small glowing square that feels warmer than the air around me. I pause for a breath, letting that warmth settle into the space behind my ribs. A mellow rhythm begins to form, gentle drums tapping with a soft confidence, like footsteps on a familiar street. My shoulders release a little tension, and I fall into the pulse without thinking. The sky darkens gradually, not fading, blending, as if the colors are taking their time to decide who they wanna be tonight. It feels patient, unhurried, a reminder that rising doesn't always mean rushing. A glowing synth chord opens in my mind, wide and warm like a blanket of sound laid carefully across my chest. It lifts the day's weight just enough to let me stand taller. Street lamps blink on one by one, their amber halos rippling outward like soft ripples in still water. I walk toward them, drawn to the warmth, feeling my pace grow smoother with each passing pool of light. The bass comes in round, steady, a slow burning ember beneath the melody. It keeps me grounded while everything above it begins to rise. I take a deeper breath, feel a widening glow that spreads through my chest like heat from a cup held between both hands. It's not explosive, not dramatic, but undeniably elite. My feet move a little faster, my steps lighter, like the day has finally loosened its hold on me. A couple walks past their quiet laughter, soft enough to blend with the rhythm in my head. For a moment, all of us seem sane, different people, same gentle rise. The second verse settles in with new clarity, each sound polished but still warm. Thoughts from earlier, the ones that clung to me, begin to soften, their edges rounding off until they no longer press against my mind. A gentle melodic hook twirls upward like a spark that refuses to fade. I feel it in my fingertips, in the corners of my smile, in the way my breath comes easier than before. The second chorus lifts higher but stays soft, a warm light instead of a bright flash. It wraps around me in slow, steady waves, reminding me that rising can feel like comfort too. As I near the end of the street, the final chorus arrives. Glowing open, full of warmth, it spreads from my chest into my limbs, into my stride, into the quiet certainty that I am allowed to feel good for no reason at all. I breathe in deeply, exhale slowly, and let the warmth stay. By the time the last notes fade, I'm still walking, steady light, quietly lifted by a soft glow that feels entirely my own. The moment my shoes hit the pavement, a small burst of energy runs up through my legs like the city just handed me a quiet invitation to pick up the pace. There's a soft breeze threading between the buildings, cool enough to wake me, warm enough to lift my mood. A bright appeal twirls at the edge of my mind, sparkling like sunlight, glancing off windows. It skips slightly with just enough bounce to make my steps fall into rhythm. Traffic hums in the distance, steady and low, a grounding pulse beneath the more playful beat unfolding in my chest. I weave past people moving in their own directions, all of us sharing the same air, the same quiet momentum. The scents rise clean, shimmering like the sea is exhaling. Let my shoulders loosen, my stride widens just a little, and suddenly the world feels like it's rooting for me. The bass glides beneath everything warm and patient, nudging me forward without pushing too hard. It feels like confidence in its earliest form, soft forming but very real. I pass a shop window and catch my reflection, hair shifting in the breeze, eyes brighter than I remember. There's something in my expression I haven't seen in a while. Readiness, the chorus blooms, not loud or overwhelming, but full of clean, refreshing wave that lifts me like taking a deep breath after being underwater. I feel my chest expand, my heartbeat settle into a confident groove. Street lamps begin to flicker on, painting long lines of gold along the sidewalks. The glow bends round passing cars, catching in the corners of my sight like stars. sleep, but the melody wraps around them, gently shrinking their weight until they no longer cling to the back of my ribs. The second chorus sweeps in wider, this time airier, as if the entire sky decided to open for me. My stride grows lighter, my breath steadier, my mind clearer. A subtle excitement builds, not adrenaline, but something cleaner, more honest. It's the realization that I can move forward, not because I'm being pushed, but because I want to. When the final chorus arrives, it glows bright, crisp, effortlessly lifting. It fills my chest, spilling warmth into every corner that doubt used to occupy. I smile as I walk, the breeze brushing past me like a friend, keeping pace. And in that moment, I know I don't need noise to rise. I don't need force to move. All I need is this rhythm, this clarity, this quiet certainty that I'm already stepping into something better. One foot, then the next, light, sure, alive. The moment the beat kicks in, something electric rises beneath my skin. A quiet spark at first, then a warm rush that climbs straight through my chest. The city lights blur past the windows, as if they're racing me to the rhythm, each one glowing brighter. The faster my heartbeat sinks, I take one step forward, and the ground feels lighter, as if the pavement itself is humming with anticipation. Every sound sharpens, the lift of the synth, the crisp snap of the drum, below thrum of the bass, curling around my breath like a dead move. I smile, feeling a thrill crack open where doubt usually sits. Tonight the air tastes like possibility, cool, metallic, alive. I let it fill me as I fall deeper into the groove, my pulse aligning with every rising note. The melody flashes like neon, bright strokes slicing cleanly through the dark. It doesn't scream for attention, it commands it, smooth, confident, effortlessly bold. I sway to it without thinking, hips catching the rhythm and tilting to the side, as if the music has secrets only I can hear. Thoughts scatter like loose papers in an end. The worries of the day, the hesitations, the half fears I try to name, none of them stick. The sound washes over them, over me, lifting everything heartbeat syncing with mine. Every light a quiet reminder that momentum can start from the smallest spark. As the song builds again, I take a step, then another. Light, confident, carried by the current of a sound that refuses to let me shrink. And when the final notes explode in a color, open my eyes, exhale the last of my hesitation, and I smile like someone who just remembered how powerful hope can feel when wrapped in a perfect beat. The night feels lighter than usual, as if someone loosened the weight that hangs over the city after dark. When I step outside, the air slips gently around me, cool at the edges, soft in the center, like a quiet reminder that I can breathe a little easier tonight. A floating scent pad drifts into my thoughts, smooth and open, stretching out like a calm horizon. My shoulders fall into place, and something deep inside shifts from solid to gently buoyant. The streetlights glow softly, their halos trembling just enough to look alive. I move toward them, drawn by the flicker, slow at first, then steadier as my feet begin to find a rhythm I didn't plan. A plucky melody appears, bright and clean, bouncing lightly like droplets of light, skipping across the still surface. It brushes my mood upward, lifting the edges one small step at a time. The bass follows, rounded, warm, a stable foundation. Beneath the airy synth, it feels like a hand at the center of my back, guiding without pushing, steadying without holding me still. My pace quickens, not rushed, just freer, the kind of pace I only find when the night tilts toward possibility. If sound itself learned to float, it wraps around my chest, lifting my breath, loosening the knots I didn't realize I tied during the day. I glance upward, the sky looks higher, a deeper shade of night, wide enough to scatter faint stars between the buildings. Seeing it feels like exhaling. People move past me, a couple whispering, someone scrolling their phone, themselves. We're all in the same city, but right now I feel suspended in my own small world of sound and air. The second verse glides in with a fresh calm, each note a small bright light that leads me forward. Thoughts that once felt heavy now feel untethered, thoughts I can observe without letting them weigh me down. The melody rises just a touch higher, a gentle reminder that I'm allowed to rise to, not in leaps, not in bursts, but in steady floating increments. The second chorus lifts wider this time, expanding like warm breath on a cold window. I close my eyes for half a moment, letting the sound tilt the world in my favor. settles into my bones like it's been waiting for a night exactly like this. When the final chorus arrives, the floating pads shimmer, the plucky melody brightens, and everything inside me feels softly aligned, weightless, guided awake. The night doesn't feel empty now. It feels open, inviting, almost luminous. I walk forward, steps easy, mood lifted, heart unburdened, carried gently by a rhythm makes me feel like I could float just a little higher. The night feels thinner than usual, clearer, stripped of its noise, as if the city has taken a long breath and finally let it out. I step onto the sidewalk and the cool air brushes against my cheeks like a gentle reset, a soft click echoes in the back of my mind, not loud, not sharp, just enough to hint at a rhythm waiting for me to follow. I take a step, then another, and the pattern begins to form. Street lights stretch into clean lines beside me, their glow softened by the quieted air. The world feels paused but not empty, as if something is about to begin. A sparse tone floats in slowly, barely more than a shimmer, like a trace of light that stays on your eyelids after blinking. It spreads across my chest with a calm warmth, easing tension I didn't realize I carried. My footsteps fall in time with the muted beat inside me, steady, controlled, unhurried. There's no rush tonight, only direction. The bass enters smooth, deep, a steady hum that fills the spaces between each breath. It doesn't rise, it settles, anchoring me with a quiet confidence. The first chorus appears without warning, soft and minimal, but unmistakably believed in. A cool rush of air that pushes gently beneath my ribs. I inhale, and the world sharpens just a little. Windows along the street reflecting streaks of light, each one stretching as if reaching toward me. They glow softly, comfortably, guiding my eyes without demanding them. I walk with more certainty now, not faster but deeper, each movement purposeful, decisive. The second verse arrives like a smooth layer of fog rolling across the ground, softening the edges of my lingering doubts. Thoughts scatter, rearrange and settle in a gentler pattern. A faint melodic hook flickers above me, light as dust caught in a sunbeam. It brightens my mood without lifting my pulse too high, just enough to remind me of the direction I'm choosing. The second chorus widens slightly, still minimal, still clean, but bolder, like stepping into a room where the air has been waiting for my arrival. My chest feels open, my mind clear, my pace steady. It's not excitement, it's alignment. The final chorus forms slowly, layer by layer, each sound placed carefully with intention. It fills the open space around me without crowding it, letting me breathe in the rhythm that has been guiding me all night. When the last shimmering notes fade, I exhale, long, even certain The street ahead looks calm but not empty. It looks ready, and for the first time in a while I do too. So I keep walking, quietly lifted, quietly confident, carried by a rhythm that doesn't need volume to make me rise. There's a feeling in the air tonight, something subtle, a shimmer running just beneath the surface of everything I see. The streetlights blink in soft patterns, and each one feels like a sign, like the world is quietly hinting that something good is on its way. I step onto the sidewalk, and the rhythm finds me instantly. A clean, steady pulse that wraps around my ankles and pulls me gently forward. It's not loud, not demanding, just persuasive enough to lift the corners of my mind. A glossy scent cord spreads through my chest like a warm exhale, soft and glowing, turning the edges of my thoughts from sharp to shimmering. My stride loosens, my shoulders follow, and I start matching the tempo without even trying. The night breeze sweeps past, carrying the scent of rain that hasn't fallen yet. It feels like anticipation, like the moment right before the first spark catches. I breathe it in, letting it settle deep. People pass by, laughing softly, talking fast, living in their own songstress. Their energy brushes mine, a chain of tiny sparks that keeps widening with quiet excitement in my chest. A bright melodic hook glints through the air in my mind, quick, playful, like someone tapping a secret. Against my shoulder I grin before I realize it, the kind of grin that belongs to someone who finally feels awake. The chorus unfurls, not bursting open, but sweeping wide like a door I didn't know I could walk through. It carries a softness, a genuine euphoria that holds my breath just long enough to send a small thrill down my spine. Suddenly the night feels different, bigger, lighter, full of space I didn't see before. Every window reflection shows a version of me with brighter eyes, as if the city's glow got caught there and decided to stay. I let the rhythm guide me past corners I've walked 100 times, but never really noticed the pattern of lights on brick walls, the thin silver line of air above car roofs, the echo of footsteps matching mine for a moment before drifting. without pushing, the kind that turns the night into a quiet celebration of everything I'm about to become.